Excited. We are going to start going live. Ooh, that's right. I forgot I can do this. We're going to start going live so that I don't have to process video. Saturn in Aries is all about being efficient, right? And so I'm going to go live when I'm awake. I'm going to do the things when I'm awake. I'm going to do all the things. So you can either show up or you don't have to show up, but I'm just really excited to feel that I can commit to this. I don't know how many days. If I make it 4 days, 4 days out of a week, I've won the week. Oh, and we'll see. Because I'm probably going to be going. This is kind of like a run. Nobody's awake this early. Right? I'm just getting it out of my system of like, let's go ahead and start getting used to going live because nobody has time. Hello, somebody has arrived. I can't see. Welcome to the live chat. God, oh, okay. I don't want to go there. All right. So, anyways, hello, whoever's watching. But yeah, we're definitely trying to be as efficient as possible because that's the Capricorn in me. And I want to make sure that I am not like having to deal with SD cards and uploading time and all that other stuff. It just doesn't work. So, super excited. Okay, they got out of here. I'm like, I do. I feel a little lonely. Not at all. Hello, new person that came into the chat. So, what is the gossip on you? What's the word around town? All the other good things. We are basically in a new lunar year. And so there's a lot of things that are wrapping up. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of karma. There's a lot of the things, right? And so I felt like this was going to be the best opportunity to step into that, especially with Saturn going into Aries. So let's go ahead and just get a temperature of what's the word around town. Oh, I've already got an old card. So that's interesting. I have this brand new deck. When I have a deck, especially this one, this is my profiling deck. It's my quintessential profiling deck. Whenever I have one, right, when it stops shuffling correctly, I'll replace it. This is one of the cards. It's the vulture. This, so you can see, I don't know if you can see. Oh goodness, you know what? I could probably put I don't know if you can tell. Okay, that's so much better. All right, so we have so this card's very tattered, right? This is one of my older decks, and this is a new deck. Actually, I kind of snaked this from a friend. To be perfectly honest with you. Well, like I did, like, I'm not going to say that because I think it's, but like I gave it to them and then they didn't use it, and I'm like, well, I'm going to take it. Hello, everybody that's showing up. I don't know if I've got the chat going on. This is basically my first time going live, I think, since 2020. No, I did go live, I think, a couple years back. Anyways, hello, welcome. So, what is the word around town about you? So, so I'm using my Kim Kranz deck. If you're not familiar with this, I've been working in the private intelligence company. Um, era. I can't say. I'm in flow right now. Arena for a hot minute, and this has been my guiding light. This is the full version. I do have the pocket version because I like keeping it in my purse. But yeah, you have the animal spirit guidebook. So I use this. It has nothing to do with tarot. It's all animals. If you have grown up and you've watched, what do you call it? Hello. I am not pay I will squirrel out if I pay attention to you. I apologize. Again, I'm going on the live. I'm trying to like just get through and power through this, but I am trying to teach you in the meantime. And so this isn't something that you need to go and like find like the tarot meetings and everything like that. If you know what an animal is and you know like maybe what a cobra is and what's a cobra in reverse. So this is where we're going to start off with this reading is because I always start off with the profiling cards just to get oh, we're losing everybody. They're like, oh no, we're going to have to learn. That's right. That's right. So hello for everybody else that has managed to hang on here. My name is Marbird. I've been working as a criminal profiler using cards for the past, I don't know, like 8 years now. And yeah, we're bringing it to the forefront because I want you to know, especially after this whole Valentine's Day thing and everything like that. Is he cheating on you? This deck is all you need. I'm going to teach you with 7 other decks, right? And I've got 30 of them sitting right back here. But this is all you need to know if somebody's cheating. You can find out if somebody's cheating in 2 cards. I won't say one because sometimes, yeah, but and that's what I'm going to teach you. So hang in there. So word on the street. What's the rumor going around town? What are people really, because like this is a whole, right? We just went through a huge eclipse, like all of the planets, Neptune, Uranus, all of the things are like culminating. This is an astrology type of thing that you're never going to see again. And it's when we say like it's a hard reset, it's a hard reset. So dun dun dun. What is the, oh my goodness, we got the lamb. Oh, interesting. And that you're a hard worker. So we've got the lamb up here. So I think you've got a couple of people here that are finally realizing that you're innocent. I don't know what's going on. I think that they with the beaver here that flew completely towards me in the same trajectory. So I'm going to tell you when we're reading cards, if a card, now here's the thing, is if you were raised on the Cyrillic alphabet or something along those lines, if you're from the Middle East and you read from left to right to left, then the cards are going to come out different from for you. If you are a person that reads from left to right, such as the United States, then the card. So if a card flies back towards the left, it could signify that it's for the female, and that's like if you're doing a divorce read, and I'm going to teach you how to do that. But excuse me, pardon me. By the way, anytime you expend any type of energy, like a burp or whatever, those are confirmations. You'll hear beeps, you'll hear sirens, you'll hear all of the things. Okay. So I'm teaching you in real time. So anytime a card flies to the left, that means this is a past energy. Anytime it flies to the right, it means that it's in the future. If it's flying right here, it's what's going on right now. Okay. So the cards, as long as you can let them fly. Now, here's the thing is when you're reading. So I was in a pad split. There were like 9 other people, like a huge, like McMansion type of thing, right? You can't let the cards fly. Somebody can walk by and they can have a bad attitude, and you'll have a bad attitude come out because the cards are based on vibration, right? So people can mess up, like your environment can mess up the flow of everything. Okay. So this is where you're going to want to start pulling, and you have to come up with your own system. I can't teach you that. You have to have your own lexicon with the universe or God or Allah, whatever you decide or prescribe to, right? But the word around town is that I think like I'm getting like a something has been lifted. Like, oh, this is who they were the entire time, all along. They disappeared. It wasn't because of our spell work or because they're a bad person. They're just working like a lot. Like they are. In fact, people are like, oh, now I'm getting like, oh, people are like they're outworking me. This is such a low vibrational, it's like here's the thing, and this is what I want people to understand. People are going to talk about you one way or another. If you're not doing anything with your life, they're going to call you lazy. If you are doing something with your life, they're going to be like, oh, they're reaching too far, too much ambition, trying to show me up, right? People are going to talk about you one way or another. So you might as well fucking get on your shit. Okay? Seriously. And if you want to people please, and I did that for 40 years of my life. No mas. Right? Like if I got to tiptoe around somebody's ego and this, that, and the other, you have no business being in my life. Oh, triggered much? Thinking about making another channel, right? Because people are like, oh no, don't tell me about myself, right? Don't tell me about myself. This is people, you will outwork the hell out of people. So what's the word around town? I'm going to get one more card because people are like, okay, and I've got this phoenix here on the bottom. Again, it's that like, I don't know, what have you done with the past 2 years? Like cyber gang stalk somebody or try to take their identity or something along those lines. Like, yeah, I'm getting a lot of people that are like, what have I done? And I'm like, I don't know. What have you done? Is it anything do you have anything to show for it? And especially when it comes to like, I mean, you have no idea. I can't believe that people that believe in God don't believe in astrology. Like, it's just like, make it make sense. You believe that he made everything else in the world except for the planets that like rule the seasons and everything like that. Okay, make it make sense. You can go like, hmm, kiss it. You can suck it. But for the people that are curious, it's like, why aren't you opening your mind to like please don't tell me you can't believe in astrology because then you can't drive your car. GPS, right? You don't believe in cards? Okay, well, you got to stop playing gin rummy. Like, stop being such a hypocrite. You want to talk about the Bible? Let's go. Go get Leviticus. Go get Deuteronomy for me. Have you actually studied the Bible, or are you just spitting out what you hear from the person who's talking to you from the pulpit. And we'll get into that. We'll get into him. We're going to dive deep into his past. And then you can see whose money, your tithe, your 10%. I always pay my 10% to the church. And what is he doing with it? So let's get one more card on Word Around Town about your, I'm getting like attitude. Yeah, I think you are allowed to have it. This is a past energy. Mouse. This is back. You see how it felt? Well, you didn't see how it fell. Next time I'll show you, but I'm not quite pantsless, but I got shorts on. It's getting warm and we're dealing with it. Not dealing with it. It's lovely, but like I'm just saying I'm not trying to be completely inappropriate, right? But you are going to get your feelings hurt here, guaranteed. Guaranteed. Something's going to hit home, right? So the mouse, people thought you were small and that you were, I don't want to use that word, but OCD, right? Probably right. I've got 5 mercurial placements. You're damn straight. I'm a little OCD. You know, it's a superpower. That's why I'm good at what I do, because I notice very, very subtle details and I'm able to put them. Yeah, it's like poop. I'm also getting like this, like, oh, they've got this, like, whatever, but they got all these ideas. They never, this is the ADHD, right? Like, they just never apply themselves. This is a teacher, like, talking to me or my little brother. They're so smart, but they don't apply themselves. Okay, let me know. Like, ooh, I got some people mad up in here because I just heard some really, really like I, I can curse like a sailor, but I've got some people like hissing and spitting before work. If I can trigger you before work, if you can be triggered, you can be controlled. Okay, so like yeah, as we get lizard in reverse, right? Lizards are very, very sensitive. When you get a lizard in reverse, it's like this like thick skin. It's like the couch warrior, the keyboard warrior, like I'm gonna sit here, but they would never say it to your face. They would never walk up and you'd be like, I have a problem with your issue. Like they cannot control themselves, right? So they gotta rage and masturbate behind the fucking walls, right? And take it out on their family and their children and their bodies and everything like that in order to make them feel like they've got, I don't know, like some semblance of like, I told you, you're gonna get mad and I'm gonna feel it because you walked up into my house, right? You're on my live, right? So you you can rage all you want, but I swear, you put a hand on a child, and I'm coming for you. You put a hand on anybody, I'm coming for you. Okay? Guaranteed. Yeah, that's the I think people are realizing that you actually, because like with the mouse and the lamb, people really, really underestimated you. And maybe you play that, right? You let people, I'm getting that one of my favorite readers. She says, I'm going to let you argue for your limitations. If you want to argue for your limitations, then you get to keep them. If you like to be a racist or a misogynist or a bigot or a prejudice or whatever, you get to keep that because you know what? I can use that against you, right? Like I can. It's spiritual jujitsu, right? You want to come for me, like this, that, the other, because like please do not like this pot calling kettles black and this, that, the other. You're gonna find with my dyslexia, I actually make more sense. I think during retro Mercury retrograde because like my language flips, which means that it flips right. I come up with the best t-shirts that during Mercury retrograde because everything, like everybody's like, oh wow. It's like, no, it happens every 3 months. Okay, get it together. I can't stand this spiritualistic like community like it's the retrograde and no, I can't do anything. You know what's gonna happen, right? It's called planning. It's being an adult. It's being rational. It's being mature. Get it together. And if you don't want to feel like you're getting spanked, well, then click off, right? I don't like Donald Trump. Therefore, I don't watch the news. I don't rage and hate watch him because that's a lot of energy for the Cheeto head, man. Like, I mean, literally, like, it is a laughing stock. If Obama did this, he would have already been hanging from a tree. Let's be honest. They were talking about his birth certificate. Is Hawaii, is Puerto Rico a real state? And you got like him grabbing by the pussy and all this other stuff. Like you should be ashamed of yourselves, whoever voted for him. It's not even a matter of Republican or anything like that. This is like the Christian moral high ground, and you fucking have freaking Hitler. Like seriously, Cheeto head Hitler. I'm gonna do it. Shut it down. Shut it down. Because I will go and get my frickin' my JD degree and come for you on the back end. You wanna keep me hermit? Okay, I'll go hermit and I'll go to law school for night school. Probably not. I'll just chat GPT it. I mean, I did date oh, you know who you are. What was it, like 8 bar exams I helped you study for? So, yeah, I learned a lot along with, you know, specializing in contract law and real estate. But just a pretty face. Yeah. I'm getting mocking. You are mocking them. Your energy, your presence mocks these people. I don't know where, like I guess call me bougie, but like when I was in DC, like dressing well, speaking well, like that was just the norm. Being comfortable around people of a different, like not just like, oh well, I go to this church or whatever in this community, and like I am in my own zip code, and like this is the way we eat and we smell and we taste and this, that, and the other. Like this myopic, right? Sorry, go get your dictionary, go get your, you want to call me this, that, and the other, fine. Fine. Go look up, go chat GPT it, the correlation between an excellent vocabulary and income potential. Okay? Go ahead. Go do your own homework. You're not going to sit here and listen to me and then regurgitate it like you do with everybody else, like sitting on Fox News and all this other fucking crap that you listen to. Really? A second Super Bowl? Let's just go ahead with the segregation. Okay? Let's just do it. Chef's kiss, bitch. Like it is wild to me. And this is coming from a biracial child, but you know what happens to at least communities when they, because this isn't a community, right? This is an airstrike. Excuse me, an Aryan airstrike. Come on, y'all. But even if you're whatever side you're on, like let's just be real. Be real with yourself. Be real with your how you feel about things. You want to go ahead and hide behind the Bible, whether you're black, white, barrio, whatever the fuck, right? When you understand being a first responder, you have a problem with me. You get on the plane with me, but all of a sudden there's some turbulence and you want me to save you and your kid and this, that, and the other. All of a sudden you don't want the person that can help you be racist, but you fucking treat them this way, you this, that, and the other, the toll person, the janitor, the ticket master, all this other stuff. And then you have the audacity to feel entitled, right? And this is where the Hippocratic Oath comes in, right? This is where people are like, no matter what, I'm going to save someone's life because we all bleed red. No, but you want to go around and you want to run around in your little circles and I go to church 3 times a week. Yeah. How do you speak to your husband? How do you treat your child when you're tired? How do you I do not. There are so many things I cannot speak on because of ongoing investigations. Woo! Y'all got me. It's the fire. It's the year of the fire horse, right? But like this is real time. People are playing around with the cards and like, oh, you might meet him in 7 days with a blue shirt and a beard. No, fuck that. I'm telling you. And this is what you're gonna learn on this channel. There are really great readers. There are really great readers and psychics. There are really horrible readers and psychics. Like I will say, my colleagues are some of the scariest people on earth. And you will be privy to some story times as long as everybody's identities are what have you. This is, yeah, I just went deep. I did a deep dive into like, no, this is where you're at. What's word on the street? You're not holding back anymore, right? You are finally, I think you're being, either you've given yourself permission or you've gotten permission to let people, because I do feel like you're in an area that other people didn't know who you were or any background. I think that was the point. And so now I think that people are realizing like how short-sighted they are and how little they've been exposed to, like, I don't know, fucking culture. Uh, how because it's wild to me that especially this particular community. Hello, San Antonio. The even going to a rally, most of the people there were Caucasian. You've got the dark skinned folks of every whatever, whether they're from Panama or Ghana or, the Caribbean or what have you. And you've got the Latin. I don't like saying X, but I don't like people get mad if you say Hispano, but you've got these, and we're in Texas, and they're like, rah, rah. Like, what are you that's right, your pipes are shot, right? Like, you're the like, what, one of the biggest cities in the country, and, like, look at it is the most decrepit, and well, I feel comfortable because at least there's people that are brown, or somewhat, when you versus, like, going to Arizona or something like that, when you're just like, "Caw-caw," in the grocery store when you see another Black person. Right? In DC, you're rubbing all up there. Somebody's from here, from there, whatever. It's like everybody's cool. You're allowed to be beautiful. You're allowed to dress up. Here, they're like, oh, must be a whore. Get that whore out of here. That devil whore. Smoking the devil's lettuce. I'm like, what? You're taking Xanax and Zoloft and Prozac and Ambien and waking up with this, that, and the other. And like, you come after me because I'm like, I'm good, bro. Like, I can just take an edible. And you got a problem with it. I'm a little whatever. I'll just drink a beer. Now, granted, like everything in whatever you call it, but like I cannot, like, the difference flying around the country, living in so many different cities, crash pads, working with so many different, like, that's the thing, is like you are so just entrenched with what everybody's been telling you. Think for yourself, question authority, and the people that don't are the ones that are going to go down societally wise. Like the ones that voted for this crazy muppet of a man. He showed you who he was on The Apprentice. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. It's the same thing. But if Obama had done this, I'm telling you, there would have been a lynch mob. Let's just be clear. That's what it is. You are like, okay, skippity paps off, right? You wanna you wanna take the blanket off of the true person that I am. I've been nice, but you know what? I've been nice to myself. I don't need your approval. That's it. I'm like, ooh, we just tapped it. I'm like, now I do. I feel like need the angels and ancestors. You know what? Actually, gosh, I don't have the book on it. Do I have the book? I don't. This deck, oh my god. This deck is hardcore. We love the owl. Owls up, baby. Let me not have a wardrobe malfunction here. Let me not pull a Janet Jackson. But like, yeah, no, this goodness. And I was just talking about the 888 portal. I do need to shuffle and give them a little, like, I did sage them, but oh, that's the only one that's flipped. This artist is from San Antonio, which I did not know when I got here, and I ended up getting into an Airbnb, and she was like, "That's my friend." I was like, "What?" Super wild, like, on a New Year's, I mean, it was epic, okay? So, but, like, that's not I'm looking for the angels and ancestors. I think it's over here. So, I've been traveling, just fun fact about me, I've been traveling with the same 27 decks, and since I've been, just settled in San Antonio, I've only bought, like, 3 new ones, so I think I'm sitting right around math, wait, what did I just say? Excuse me, 31 decks, I think. And it's like, I don't wanna get well, because I travel. There it is. Oh, I was gonna get the angels and ancestors. We are getting both, okay. I was gonna originally get this, so, like, I love that muscle memory when you're in flow. This is where we're gonna teach you about, right? Like, what I do is not, "Hello, Lucifer." Give me the information on the person. Like, no, like, first of all, why? Cards are vibration, and I'm going to teach you specifically with this deck. Okay, and we're gonna have workshops for each deck. Hi, I know I'm like I cannot. If I will get distracted, I will squirrel out. That's ADHD me. I'm sorry. I'm just like I'm ignoring you, but I'm not ignoring you. Like once I get used to this, but I will squirrel out. So we've got the Gilded. This is by Sierra Marchetti. Okay, and this is the Lenormand. He also has a kipper. I have 2 kippers and a Lenormand. I call it my Eurotrash deck. It's got 18 different people in here. It's got people that are old, whatever, but this is the deck where you're going to find out that cards aren't about spirituality and they're about vibration. Because I'm telling you, there will be a dog walking by, and even the dog means loyalty and this, that, and the other. The dog card will come out. You'll be in front of a tree, and the tree card will come out, even though it means family. Okay, so once you start learning, sorry, I hit the mic, that everything is vibrationally, then you'll stop getting scared. And if you really want to learn what's going on around you and not get gaslit by the people around you, like, I'm not cheating on you, I'm not stealing money from you, I was here when I was not there. Oh no. Like, I'm going to teach you how to like shut them up, toot sweet, and go after it. This is what I specialize in: divorce. I specialize in getting pilots out of divorces very quickly because I don't create leverage, I find leverage. So if you're ready to learn, if you want to pony up, I don't know, is that the giddy up? I think that's the word. Mm, you got me all like, okay, so this is the same artist, okay? Kim Kranz, I've been working with this deck, like I said, I don't even know how long. Very easy. You don't have to learn. You don't have to worry about learning any type of archetype, if it will, like when it comes to tarot, like the card, like you got to learn the system. There is no system. A swan in the upright is like, she's beautiful, right? Like a lot of that. A swan in reverse, they will cut an ass. They will come for you like a black mamba, like they, right? So knowing that those are just basic things, so then you can start doing resumes, you can start profiling romantic interests, you can profile your family, you can profile your pastor, like you can do all the things. So now she came out with another deck called Archetypes, and you can learn all of the things, but honestly they're very intuitive, right? But they are bigger. Like sometimes somebody does, I don't know what Kairos means. So I've got to go look it up. But I do know what, well, apocalypse, probably not a good thing, right? So you can kind of, the judge, pretty, black and white, right? The vow. There's a lot of, pictures on here. So this is what I was so upset when I first learned about. I was like, people are just like keeping the good stuff away from like art on cards. Like, what is this, right? And it's all about vibrations. So if you really want to get the archetype of somebody, which we're going to about you, okay? This reading is all about like what's going on like in the word around town. I do want to show you, and I know it's shaky, like we're just figuring it out right now. I'm just trying to, like, this is me pushing through my uncomfortability because I'm like, I want to make the pretty thumbnail and this, that, and the other. And like, ain't nobody got time for that right now. Okay, so I just got this card. We got the Bardo. Oh, there's another card. We got the Bardo and Agape. Oh my goodness. So first of all, okay, so these 2 cards. So the Bardo, if you don't know, because I didn't know, right? Like we're here to teach you, is like it's something like in Catholicism they call it purgatory. It's like that in between. I know somebody's really coming in here very sexually. It's the taint. It's in between. That's actually really funny. Sorry. I you got me. You got me good. But then we've got the love. It's like people are realizing that they are like like the love is lost. Ooh. I'm getting like Lost Lucy or Love Lost Lucy or what. I think it was like a porn star or something. Yeah, somebody's really okay. You can kick yourself. I'm like, can we get out of here? Somebody's got a little too much sacral energy going out. So please go ahead and excuse yourself. And if you won't, someone else will. Interesting. That's actually really interesting because I feel like it's really folding into the reading here. It's like this is what people wanted to believe about you. right? Right? Using because you are attractive, whether it's conventionally, physically, or in spirit, or an energy, or an aura, or anything like that, right? It's like they floated this around like, well, must be a whore. She's on her knees. She's doing something. She slept with somebody. She did all these things. And like for me, people don't realize like I got numbers. I go into a place and I take them from 70% to 90% and it is tracked. I have every part of my life has been tracked for a very, very long time. I can prove where I was, I can prove what I said, I can all of the things. Right? But this is how the narrative that's been floated around because you have been, such as myself, quiet, under wraps, right? And so people were able to do this. And why would you defend yourself against things that aren't true? Right, and so, like, I think look, do you see how quietly it's like they're in the bardo now of what they said about you because you operate out of love. Everything you touch I just heard this, oh my gosh, it was the coolest thing she said, and we might just end here. She said, "Everything you've got the Midas touch. Everything you touch turns to gold." She's like, "So you just stop touching a lot of things." Ah. Chef's kiss. Good morning. Hello. Happy, like, we're mid eclipse, right? But like this next one is gonna be gnarly, right? Like it's gonna be digging up. I don't have any. I work through my karma. Like I'm in dharma now. I'm not shitty to people. Like people are like, well, why? You know what? Because I don't like getting my ass kicked. Right? So, like, I just decided to be a better person and not lie and not cheat and not steal, and it just turns out to be really good for me, right? So, like, I'm not trying to be like, "Oh, better than thou." I just don't like fucking pain, right? And I'm not gonna take anybody else's pain. So you see me by myself and all this other stuff, I got a lot my friends will scare the fucking pants off of you, right? Well, they already have, I'm thinking. So you got another eclipse, right? Like, you're like in the little sandwich, you're thinking it's good. No, this is everybody being exposed. The next eclipse is gonna be it's gonna be the Roto-Rooter sewage system, everything that you ever thought. So, like, when I said buckle up, buttercut, that was just for this one, right? You have no idea it's time to don't bend over, don't grab the soap. Deuces, y'all. How do I get off of here? I do. I want to stop streaming.